Hello everybody, my name is MagicalNPC and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. And as you can see, we're doing a thing. I know what you're thinking. Hey Magic, what happened to that project that you're doing out in the ocean? As it turns out, draining the ocean is a horrible idea. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to pivot on that project, but that pivot's going to require me time to plan. That is very close. It's very close. I need time to plan that build, so we're going to be pivoting to the slime farm project. You might be wondering what this is about. You see, I realized something about this project. The build's going to be kind of big. It has to be big to account for the slime farm here. That would mean that the rest of the build would need to be big in contrast to this, which is not what I want to do. I don't want to make a giant build, so we're going to pivot a bit. Just a bit by raising this terrain up here. We're going to make a plateau. And right here is like a little spot where we can climb up. I still need to build the wall on this side. Probably extend the grass out a bit so it's not doesn't feel too cramped. Yeah, I might as well build like a section of this. So what I usually do for this is I would take this. We pull this out a bit. Oop. Boop. Now, for every mistake I make while I'm building this, I'm gonna mine it with my fortune pick instead of my silk. And that's because I want cobblestone for the texturing part of this. I just don't have a lot of cobblestone because I use a silk. I use a silk touch. We want to gradually rise this up a bit. These parts are a bit too sloped for me. It's not too big of a deal, but it's just something I want to be a bit more cautious of going forward. Okay. Do this. Alright. Now, once that is set, you need to go over here, get a look at it. Alright, pretty good rock face. Could use some shaving down, so we'll shave it down a bit. Ow. Okay, up. Okay. This part could be shaved off. There we go. And this part can get shaved off. We'll put some slabs in later. And we have a pretty good rock face. Now, this does need to go up just a bit more to account for any dirt. It's not going to go... It doesn't fall all the way down when we build it up and build out the dirt. Like that. Okay. So now, we continue this along the line. Okay, the thing is, I don't want it to be too jagged with, like, the block out we're doing here. Essentially, we just keep doing the stone across the line. But now let's switch over to dirt. We're gonna dirt this. So, we want to keep the dirt kind of on that level there. Boop, boop, crap, ow. Okay. So... I'm just going to place a layer of dirt here. A simple, quick little layer. Once the basic layer of dirt is in, we can do one more layer. Do another layer of dirt. With this, we add just a little extra dirt here. Now we take some cobble. And we just kind of make some little holes. And just start cobbling it up. Just a little extra texture. I want to keep variety going here. Alright. Well, variety. We're only using 2 blocks, but, you know, just that little bit of texture just adds to the wall. It can help make some bits pop out just a little bit. How's this? How is that looking? It's looking good. With that, we now can take some slabs and we need to make some cobble stuff. With this, now we can do this. Actually, I want this here. Here. Oh. Here. Here. Okay, now we take the walls. Actually, I didn't place, like, any stone slabs at all. Let's get a little extra variety in my slab work. Okay. Now we take the walls. Just gonna place them. Like just that little extra bits. Little things here. Okay. Well, this is a very busy wall. I did place a lot of cobblestone, but it should be fine. You know what? Let's reel back on the cobble just a little bit here. Just a bit. It's a bit much for me. Okay. With that, now we take a shovel. We add some cobble. We add some stone around it. Like this. Okay. Okay. Now we can add some variety to this with some cobblestone. Okay. Then some slabs. That extra little bit. Gonna like really sell this. Okay. And I think that's a good section of the wall. Okay, so while we have a second, I'd like to take some grass and kind of fill in what we have so far. And by that, I mean I just want to take this bit up here and just kind of go across like so. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. No really concern on how level this needs to be. I don't really care how level this ends up being. Because I just, like, okay, level. I don't care about, like, adding variety to, like, the height of the ground right now. I just want to see what this looks like once we hit this wall. So obviously I'll smooth this out later. So I placed a bunch of the grass. Let me get a view of it from the air. Okay, so obviously it will be smoothed at some point. Yeah, this is an effective use of my time. And we're going to keep going down the line until we hit that point. And then we have to circle all, then we have to do this section here. And we also might have to, we might not actually end up clearing the moss farm in terms of the plateau itself, because there will be a build on top of this. The reason I'm building this is just because I want the build that was supposed to house the slime farm to be a little smaller for like the human section of the build. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and build this up, build up the rest of this plateau. I'm gonna go do that. Let's go do that. So it's been a while since I've recorded Minecraft Hardcore, to be specific, a week. And I'm thinking I should probably do something and get the video done. So, cactus farm. Why? Well, we're building a green building. And I want green dye so we can make green blocks for the green building. Now, of course, this cactus farm is pretty small. So we need to fix that. How do we fix that? We build more cactus farm. Do this. Actually, I think I want this to be one layer higher, just to be safe. I've never actually properly built a cactus farm before. And this farm's pretty simple. We're gonna build out a platform first. Then we place a grid of sand. Now, I want to do this part first. Now we take fence gates and open them. So, for those of you who've never seen a cactus farm before, they're pretty straightforward. Essentially, we take a cactus and place it on these pieces of sand here. And you actually go get more. There should be some down here. Yeah, there is. Okay. Let me get this out. Why? Didn't think my shot was that good. Okay. So, essentially, we do this. Now, when this cactus grows, it will grow up, but it will see that there's a block next to it. And cactus breaks when there's blocks next to it. So, essentially, the cactus will grow, instantly break, and then pop into this water stream down here, into a hopper I have set up. And that's the basics of cactus farming. So, essentially, we can keep this going about as high as I want. I'll probably not do too many layers. I might do another layer or so. I'm not sure. I'm just going to build up these walls just for the sake of doing so. I'm sure it'll help somehow. I'm sure it'll help keep the cactus in place. But with that, I think this is actually a good place to wrap up the episode. Because again, I haven't really been recording much. Work's been a pain. So, maybe we'll get to work on the actual build of this area coming up. But as you can see also, the plateau is fairly built out. It's not very level, as you can see. I didn't really do too much leveling of it. Well, sorry, I didn't do too much, like, variety into leveling, because that would take time, and I didn't feel like doing it. And also, there's no detail. There's no real detail on the stones on this side of the build. Compared to over here, where there's all, like, there's cobble and extra texturing stuff. The reason for that is I'm lazy. And I have no reason to ever go back in that spot, so why would I bother to texture the wall? So yeah. Anyway, this has been MagicalNPC, and this was Minecraft Hardcore, and I'll see you all next time. Hopefully, it won't take me nearly as long. Now, in 3, 2, 1. So it's been about a week since I last recorded Minecraft Hardcore, and touche! Okay. Okay, retake in 3, 2, 1. So it's been about a week since I last recorded Minecraft. So it's been a bit since I've had to talk. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. So it's been about a week since I'm tripping over my words here. Ugh.